You probably think of quantum physics as a white-knuckle rush of adrenaline, like the Peter Pan ride at Disneyland. But the reality can be a little less exciting, especially when you're stuck.
We'll get this.
Perhaps a set of fresh eyes could be helpful.
If you're going to suggest, Dr. Sturgis, I should remind you we have a complicated history.
And your graviton research is mediocre at best.
You're not qualified to judge my work.
All right, that's it.
We'll get this. Do you have the number where Mom's staying?
Everything okay?
I need help navigating a situation with Dr. Linkletter.
You should ask your dad. He's really smart.
You're the first person who's ever said that.
Yeah, try me. I might surprise you.
Dr. Linkletter and I are stuck on a science problem. I know Dr. Sturgis could help, but I'm hesitant to suggest that because I know they have a professional rivalry.
Yeah, the way I see it, y'all are on Team Science, right?
I suppose.
Yeah, people on the same team don't have to get along to work together.
Like you and Mom.
No. The quarterback and his receivers. He doesn't throw to the guy he likes best, he throws it to the one that's open.
So smart.
So I should ask Dr. Sturgis what he thinks about the dark matter being a Bose condensate.
Do you want Team Science to win?
Thank you. This has been helpful.
So, how'd it go?
I had Dr. Sturgis present his ideas to Dr. Linkletter, like you said.
And?
John, I must say, that might be the stupidest idea I've ever heard.
Big talk coming from the man who thought the whole thing could be explained with classical field theory.
Oh, no. Then what happened?
Well,
Why on earth would you bring this crackpot into my lab?
You didn't mention me, did you?
because we're all on Team Science, and don't we want Team Science to win?
Okay, good.
But then,
Team Science?
And where did you get that bit of cliched nonsense?
my dad.
What did you say?
You see it, right?
That Dr. Sturgis was correct and I need to eat crow and go back to him?
Yes.
Let's just give it another moment.
Eventually, Dr. Linkletter admitted we could use the help of Dr. Sturgis, and Team Science was back in action, scoring goals against Team Ignorance. Look at me, talking like a jock.
Oh, I see you came around to my idea for distinguishing massive particles from axion particles.
Well, it did provide an excellent jumping-off point for me to crack the actual problem.
Seems the actual problem is your inability to recognize a brilliant idea when it's handed to you.
Is that so, you pedantic little gremlin?
How dare you? Well, it's all just simple.
My father was right. They were bringing the best out of each other, like steel sharpening steel.
Although I suppose, based on your premise, we could calculate the stress-energy tensor for each.
It turned out their antagonism was the key to their success.
An experiment to distinguish them.
While derivative, I'll admit your point does have some merit.
Of course it has merit, you
Big pink Sasquatch.
good. You big pink Sasquatch!
Kick.